Now let's talk about impact of reduced social life due to COVID-19. Coronavirus has changed everyone's work life. Stress has become a common denominator for many workers, but not only because of telework or uncertainty. There is one cause of stress that is not addressed enough, which is the lack of social life. Since coronavirus has disrupted our everyday life, there's no clear separation between professional and personal life. The current workplace reality includes work from home measures, and work and life are often now blurred together. Surveys from around the world are surfacing an unhappy trend concerning worker satisfaction and fullness. All the time people saved on their commute have been put back into their work, and sometimes they work even more than when they were on site. Studies have shown that employees work 1 to 4 hours longer as they spend additional time in meetings and checks-in. They usually lose track of time because the working day has no longer fixed boundaries. Also, lack of social connections at work has an impact on professional productivity. Employees have less opportunity to talk and spend quality time with their colleagues, which has an effect on their concentration and productivity. Indeed, work is more stressful and associated with a burden since many employees can't go on site and don't have enjoyable work moments to balance the hard work with. Social life has disappeared, and the only human interaction there is left is through Zoom. Finally, there is no more balance between work and life. Now, let's see what Sanofi did to improve health performance at work. Based on our discussion with an occupational therapist on Sanofi's site, it was found that the most common sources of stress for employees are the high workload, the frequent organizational changes, and the uncertainty that comes with it. With the pandemic, new causes of stress have appeared for Sanofi employees, such as the increase in autonomy, the extended working times, and the high flexibility required to adapt to constant changes. Moreover, some factors such as the decrease in informal meetings and social interactions are reinforcing these causes of stress. To gather information about its employees, Sanofi has been using anonymous telework surveys as well as some specific questionnaires for stress and anxiety-related topics, which are at their disposal during medical visits. As support for employees, Sanofi has put in place an anonymous and free phone line, as well as up to 5 consultations with specialists that they can visit anonymously during their working time. While the vast majority of employees are obliged to work from home, the most vulnerable ones are allowed to come on site in compliance with some very specific sanitary regulations.